Hey, what's up, friends? Moses here from Driver Success Logistics. I hope and pray that you guys are doing well. So, one of the things that I've realized is that the people that are successful as fleet owners or those that are successful as whether it's lease own operators or own operators, those are people that are really good at tracking their numbers. They understand what their income is and they understand what their expenses is. They track their numbers diligently. One of the things that I've realized in doing my research about the trucking industry is that one of the things that puts out most own operators why they don't succeed is because they see a lot of money coming in as revenue, but they don't track their expenses. They never prepare for what may lie ahead, or some of them are just not diligent in like the numbers when it comes to their business, the backside of their business. And if you don't understand that, there is no really way that you are going to succeed, because knowing your numbers is very, very important. I have a friend of mine who is an accountant who deals with truck owners, and he says that it is not unusual for him to have his clients, like the trucks at the end of the year, they make about $300,000. But when after he does his taxes, they are owing in taxes. In other words, they don't even have the money to pay for the taxes. So those are people that are deceived by the revenue side of it. You can't let that happen. You have to be diligent when it comes to business. You have to know what it means for when you see that revenue comes in. You have to track every number. You have to have that discipline. And so one of the things that I have done is I have come up with a calculator to help you track some of these expenses and to help you know what your costs are. And so I want to show you that calculator so that you can know what your costs are. One of the things that can be deceiving is, even though it is important to know what your rate per mile is, I've come to realize that one of the best things to do is to know what your cost per day is. Know how much you need to make every single day, so that that can help you know what your profit, whether that day has been profitable or if it hasn't been profitable. And so instead of tracking your rate per mile, it's good to trust your cost per day so that you know every single day how your business is doing, because sometimes rate per mile can be deceiving. You could be able to give up on a load that would be profitable, or you could be able to take a load thinking that it's going to be profitable, but then that load may end up just wasting your day. So at least for me, from what I have been able to find out in my research, is really knowing what your cost per day is and calculating your cost based on every single day of your business can make will make better sense. So I just want to show you the calculator that I've been able to put together. Is free of charge. All you have to do is to go to the website. I'm just going to show you how the calculator is, and then you can go play around with it and see if it's going to be something that is going to help you. So let's get to the computer and let me show you that. Okay, so when you go to Driver Success Logistics, you will see right here the first link above here. For now, this may change, but right here we have a link that says Cost and Profit Calculator. So what you want to do is to click on that. And when you click on that, you can read through this if you want, but when you scroll down, it's gonna show you where the calculator is. So this right here will help tell you what you need to fill in. So right here, like for example, if you are still paying on your truck, right? You want to put here how much you pay per month for the truck. You want to put in how much you pay if you have a trailer, how much you pay for that trailer. So if you don't have maybe like a trailer payment, you just leave that blank. Your insurance, and then right here, this one is going to be your maintenance and repair budget for the month. So what are you going to what do you think you need to put aside that is going to be going towards your maintenance and repair? Now, it doesn't mean that you will use that money, but at least you want to budget for that, because you always want to make sure that you are preparing for whatever may come. So this is going to include anything, whether it's something that like money you are putting away as a way to like to prepare yourself for the unseen, or if it's to do with things like the oil changes, like the preventive maintenance that you do on your truck. This is where you're going to put the number in here, and then the driver pay per month. You are gonna now even if you pay yourself by the week, you are going to have to calculate how much that comes to by the month, so that you know how much goes towards what you pay for yourself. Of course, if this is to do with you being a fleet owner and you have drivers, you're going to put whatever you pay the driver. Now, of course, if you're paying a driver, you're a fleet owner and you pay driver, it depends. You may have, like maybe you pay them a flat rate, or you pay them by the mile. If you pay them by the mile, in other words, this figure changes. Try as much as possible to go with, maybe you can go back maybe like 3 months and see what is the highest you've paid your driver, and then put that amount here. Again, is for you to kind of give yourself a cushion. So you put that amount here, and then these monthly subscriptions, like the things that you pay, like the ELD, even maybe you pay them quarterly or whatever, but try and calculate what the monthly rate is, and then just put in here whatever, whether it's to do with ELD, back office support, maybe your cell phone, if you have a cell phone that you are paying for, that like you use for your business. So whatever that is, those monthly subscriptions that you have to pay every month, you want to put them there here. So after you put that information here, it's going to tell you what your cost per day is. In other words, it's going to take all this information that you put in here, and then it's going to let you know how much you need to make per day. So it will go in the background, the way I've made the calculator. It's going to take your monthly like expenses, and then divide them so that it gives you your cost per day. This cost per day is the number that you need to make sure that you hit every single day, so that you can be able to profit. So in other words, this number right here will be what you need for you to stay in business. So the idea is to always like make more than what you have here. So for example, if, say, just for simple math, if this number was $100, so you want to make more than $100 per day, anything over that $100 is what your profit for that particular day is. So this is a simple calculator to help you with that. And then here, of course, you can calculate by the load, right? So here you put in how much you're going to be getting for that particular load, how much the customer is paying you, what your deadhead miles are, and then what you average your miles per gallon, right? And then it will tell you what your rate per mile is. Here, when you put in how much you're going to be spending in gas, if you know what the gas price is, where you're going to be getting your gas price, fuel price is, I need to change this so it shows fuel. When you know what your fuel price is, wherever you're going to getting fuel is, then you're going to put that in here, and then it will calculate what your estimated fuel cost for that particular trip is. And then here you're going to put your dispatch fee. Like, if, say for example, I was your dispatcher and I charge you a certain fee, you're going to put that in there for that particular load. And then if you're going to be on tolls for this particular load, again, this is to do with calculating profits for the load. And then other fees that are associated, if maybe like you're going to pay lumper fees and you're not going to be compensated for that, then you're going to put those fees in here. And then here it will let you know what your profit per load is. So I've broken this into three calculators: your cost per day, and then you can do your, I know some people want to know the rate per mile, you can have it here. And then down here you have your profit per load. So I guess when the more you know about what numbers you are then the better it is that you know how your business is doing on a day by day basis, because you want to track your numbers really, really closely. Because, again, as I said, those that are doing well in tracking are those that understand and know and follow through on their numbers. They know how things are looking on a daily basis. So you want to make sure that you know that. So I hope this calculator right here helps you out. Again, just go through this in case you don't know what to put there. I went through this and just kind of let you know what you need to put in in these spaces right here. So hopefully that again helps you. For those of you that want help, whether it's to do with the back office, compliance, dispatching, just talking about your business in general, again, the number is 877 667 3750. That's 877 Moses 50. Until next time, stay blessed and stay safe. Bye bye.